Hello, my name is Sandeep and today we are going to see a program on classes and objects. Here, we'll see the fourth question. Write a menu-driven application to maintain the employee payroll using C++. Your application must contain the following functionalities. Use constructor, getter and setter functions. For each employee, your application must have the details such as name, ID and so on, all this, and then get the employee details from the user. Then in the menu, give the user options such as add, edit or display to the employee details. Yeah, this is the program. Hash include IO string. This is a header file used for the input output string, and string h. If we are using any string functions, then we should use this header file. Using namespace std. Standard namespace is used throughout the program. Then class employee. We used a class called employee in this program. Now in that class we'll be declaring public and private. In private, these are the default data members such as name, department, designation and all those things. Name, department, designations are declared in the string data type, and employee ID, experience and all those numericals are declared in int data type. Now we'll go to public. From here it is the public member functions, like to give the employee details from the user. Now we'll be using get data. Get data is used to uh, take the data in, see out, enter the name and see name is taken inside, and all these are given such as uh, the employee ID, experience, basic pay, DA, grade pay and all these things should be declared in the get data and should be taken in, so that the program is processed. Void display, to display the details. Now in the void display, we'll be displaying all the details such as given in the question, like name, department, designation, employee ID, experience, basics, so on, and throughout the last one. Now int search one. This is given to search with the employee ID, EMP ID, search one. Now int n equal to l equal to 0 in main. This is the main function for this program. Now we'll check out the main function. Employee s of 10 will be declaring some s of size 10. Now we'll be using a for loop. In for loop we'll be initializing I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. We have initialized the values of I. Now for the initialized values of I, s of I dot get data. Now the data will be get into the program. S of I dot get data should be used in the to take the data out. Now while 1 is not equal, L is not equal to 4, like these are given in the question. In the question, to add a menu, like add, edit, display and exit. Now the choice should be entered, and if the choice is stored in L, and if the choice is not equal to L, then this program is executed. If it is equal to L, we will return it to 0. Now we'll use switch case to differentiate all these add, edit, display and exit. Now case 1. In case 1, the menu should be adding, so we'll be using n plus plus, and to get the output we'll be using s of n, s of this n dot get data. So the it will be adding and the data will be shown. Break, after every case the break should be given so that the chain will be break there. Case 2. In the case 2 we should be doing edit. So enter the employee ID to search. We'll be searching an exact employee ID, and then we'll be editing it. Int m, m is initialized, c in m, the employee ID is stored in m. For I equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. This is the for loop in which we are going to initiate I, and for all these values of I, if m is equal to I dot search l, then s of I get data, so that the given employee ID will be searched, and then the data of that program will be given. Then it will be break. Case 3. cout, enter the employee ID to search. Int m. M is initialized as integer, and then C in M, the employee ID to search is taken inside. The case 3 or the third option is to display. So the employee ID is given and the ID should be displayed. So for that we'll be initializing M and taking in then, and in for loop we will initialize I equal to 0, I is less than and I plus plus. And for the initialized values of I, if M is equal to s of I dot search L, then s of I dot display, this will be displaying the entered values. So the display is also done. Now break, and case 4 is to break, and at last return 0. Yeah, now we will check out our program with the output. F9, enter a name. We'll give some name as person1. Now enter department CSE. Now designation, uh, we'll be declaring some designation of engineer. Employee ID is 001. Experience will give some 2, and basic pay, we'll give his basic pay as some 50,000. DA, DA and all these things should be given in int, so we'll be giving some random values. Dearness allowance, then grade pay, personal pay, and tax, professional tax. Enter PF, EPF. uh, yeah, now it is asking the second one. We have declared this for the two members loop, so we should also declare the person 2. Now enter the department CSE, designation manager, employee ID will be as 002, and experience will give some 3 years. Then basic pay, let us give some 60,000. Or DNS allowance, that is some random value will give, and we'll check the output. Grade pay, personal pay, high tax, professional tax, enter PF. Yeah, now the menu is there, and it is asking press 1 to edit, 2 sorry press 1 to add, 2 to edit, 3 to display, and 4 to exit. We'll add one number one other person, and we'll check the display. Okay, I'll be pressing 1. So it is asking enter the name. We'll put name as person X. Now the department, designation, employee ID, it is asking us employee ID. We have given employee ID 001 and 002. Now we'll give some other employee IDs like 005. Experience 5 years. What's the basic pay? Basically let's use some 65000. Dinners allowance, yeah, DA I DS 50 something, some random value. Grade pay, personal pay, I tax, yeah, next professional tax, PF. Now we have added some other value to the output, so we'll check the display. Now to check the display we have to press 3. Yeah, now it is asking the employee ID to search. Now the last one which we added is 005, so we'll give 005. Now it should get the output for which like person 5. Yeah, 005. Yeah, employed, this is 005. Yeah, person x. Yeah, this one. This is the output which we have to get. Yeah, now by this we can understand that this program is working exactly, and we can also edit the context by pressing 2. We'll check that one also. Yeah, it is asking the employee ID to search. We'll change the 005, the person x one. Okay. Yeah, now it is asking enter the choice. We'll see for editing too. Yeah, it is asking the employee ID. We'll be giving 005, and now, yeah, now it is displaying the employee ID 005. Yeah, from here. So all the given values for the employee 5 are given here. That is like experience 5 years, basic pay, DA, grade pay, and all these things. The name also is given person X. So my program is executing correctly.